Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Monday the 23rd, and today was a beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning stupid early, had the puppy coming, so I was like, let's just get this done. Had a couple little wiener dogs here that are not sleeping through the night. They're up howling and crying and whining all night. They've got like some night frights or whatever, night terrors, what you want to call it, going on, and it's annoying at best. So didn't get a lot of good sleep. Did get some sleep, but not great sleep. Got up this morning, got the dogs taken care of, got them in and out. The little dash hounds, the little wiener dogs, I just took them out front on the leash because they tend to, sometimes they get in the backyard, they wander off, and it's hard to corral them back in. It's like herding cats with those two. So I went ahead and took them out front on the leash, got that all taken care of, got that done, got the rest of the dogs cared for. Puppy got here, let him inside, let him and Bruce roughhouse a little bit because that's all he loves for is to play with my dog. So they played for a little bit, and then I decided before it got anything else going on, I'm like, you know what, I gotta run up to Ormond Beach and feed the cats and take care of that whole thing for my father-in-law. So I'll just get that done. A lot less traffic on the road at 6 o'clock in the morning than there is 8 or 10 or whatever. So headed up there, got that taken care of, got that knocked out. Ended up taking the car, so it just gets a lot better fuel economy. And I wanted to see if I could drive the clutch yet with my hip and stuff, see if it was how that was going to affect my tailbone and all the fun that comes with it. So went ahead, got it there pretty good. The tailbone's more tender. I'm not sure it's because everything else is hurting less that I'm noticing the tailbone a lot more, or if it's just the muscles and stuff. It's been a week now, and it's like, I don't know, it is what it is. So that right there was not the greatest fun, but I got that taken care of, got back home. My wife headed off to work before I got there, which was fine, not a big deal, except I wanted to give her back her car because I don't like it. Take the truck sometimes randomly just won't start. I have no idea what's up with it. There's something in the loose wire or something somewhere that in the steering column, because often I find that if I flip the steering wheel back up to the very top, like where it's like you're getting in and out, it'll then start. So it's never not started for me after times when it takes a while. I don't want her to have to deal with that crap and add that stress onto her and worry about things, especially if she's going, like, say, downtown. She has to go down to like the title office or whatever kind of junk, and the truck's bigger, harder for her to drive and all that fun stuff too. So I thought, hey, I'll just try and get back, and I did not make it back in time. So she took the truck, not a big deal. I was gonna swap it out for her, and I thought it'll be fine. So she said she had nowhere to go today, so I was good with it. So I went ahead, got back, dealt with the dogs and stuff, played with all of them, getting the whole thing going on. Still had the big Mastiff mix that is just a jerk when it comes to other male dogs, especially. He just has an issue. He went after one, they kind of got into it, and I was like, okay, things happen, the ball back. And then he went after another one again, and it is what it is. So he doesn't get any chance to be around their dogs now, unfortunately. So been taking him in and out. When he's outside often, I'll put him on a tie out kind of thing, so it's like a runner. So he has like 50 feet of space, so it's not a big deal there, but he can't wander around and bug the other dogs. The other dogs just stay away from him, and basically when they go over his way, I'll holler at them like, hey, just stay off that side of the yard. And the dogs are cool, they come up and hang out with me and stuff too. So got a text from the owner of that dog saying they'd be there to pick the dog up at 2. And I was like, okay, no big deal. And then like moments later he said that today, and I'm like, well shit, it's 1:47 right now. But I'm like, what if I was out in Ormond with my father-in-law or doing whatever and stuff? I guess I would have had to tell you I'd wait. But luckily I was there, so I went ahead and moved some other dogs around and stuff. I was thinking about taking a nap. I really kind of wanted to take a nap. I was just exhausted, and I don't nap well when my bride's not with me, or somebody's not with me. I can nap well with anybody, but I need someone else there to nap with. It's the weirdest thing. So went ahead, they came pick the dog up. That went fine. We had a little bit of an attitude earlier on in this day, but we basically got that all squashed and everything's good to go. So chatted a little bit. He headed home. Turned out, actually, I guess his wife saw my wreck. I don't know if she actually saw the wreck itself or just saw the aftermath of the wreck. I'm not sure, but she was over on Old Mission when it happened. So we're not in a real big town here, but it's not a tiny town either. So the fact that one of my clients' wives saw that was just kind of a crazy ass situation. So went ahead from there, got back in and played some dogs and stuff. I thought trying to lay down, but it just, my mindset, I think, of being like I was going to nap got squashed, I guess, because of the fact that I was now getting the dog back and all that kind of thing. So got that all taken care of. Everything was good. Ended up hanging outside with the dogs some more, playing with them, and just kind of chilling out. The puppies, of course, being the puppy, he's all about the energies and stuff, and the wiener dogs are kind of whining and just kind of being a little bit of a pain in the butt. They are, but everything's good. Went ahead, was able to kind of chill out for the day. I decided I was going to I bought a giant tomahawk steak the other day, and I thought, well, today's a good enough day to cook it. I was going to cook it over the weekend, and I just never got to it. Saturday, I was busy with the route. She was at work all day, so I didn't get to it. And then I thought, today'd be a good day. So I threw it in the sous vide, threw in some garlic, salt, and pepper, and then a big old, like a half a stick of butter. So just marinating that butter like crazy. Let that baby cook up to about 4 hours. Plenty of time to get it cooked perfectly through. And then fired the grill up, which takes a little while to get that thing going. So the big green eggs are a little bit slow to fire up. Got it going, got it nice and hot. The king picked the puppy up, and then asked my wife when she's going to work, since she's leaving about 5 minutes, but she's going to be more like 15 minutes before she left by. But I thought, well, I was already hot from the outside with the grill and getting it fired, so I'm like, I'm going to get my run in. I'm going to get it done. Went and got it done, got showered, got myself cleaned up, went out there to my shower, seared the meat on the grill, put in some nice good char marks on it. It had the big old bone sticking out of the tomahawk steak, and instead of trying to turn it with like tongs or a fork or something, I just grabbed one of my gloves, because we're not going to eat that bone anyway, so I don't give a shit the gloves clean. So I was able just to rotate it, and it worked out great, because I was able to pick it up, flop it over, and get these perfect X marks for my grill marks and stuff. Worked out really, really well. I was super happy with how well it turned out. Delicious. My wife threw in some frozen vegetables we had that apparently was an old batch that I guess we didn't eat, and I guess they were from way back when, and they were gross. So she microwaved them up, and they were not edible. So, and by the time we wait to grab another batch of frozen vegetables, another 8 minutes and stuff, and the meat's gonna be eaten cold. So we just held it, ate some Hawaiian, basically some sweet rolls, and ate that steak, and damn was it delicious. It was so good, so tasty. So knocked that baby out of there, had herself a wonderful, wonderful meal. Everything went great, splendidly well, and just chilled out. Ended up watching some NCIS, had herself a good old time, just chilling out and all that good fun things that come along with it. So, but yeah, overall the day was pretty good. Ended up in the evening, headed outside, was just like with the dogs a little bit, and I was like, oh my god, have a cigar. Actually, I had a cigar waiting out there for me, and I was just exhausted. I couldn't keep my eyes open even during NCIS after eating dinner. It was like 8 o'clock at night. I'm just like, I'm exhausted. So had the dogs out, got them taking care of everything else, went back, and I was like, I'm going to bed. It was like 8:30. Went to lay down, and of course the wiener dogs, they start whining and crying and stuff, and I just could not get myself to go to sleep, and it was like 10:30 still. I'm like, I've been in bed for 2 hours, which now my body's gonna hurt because I'm laying in bed way too long, but it was gonna be what it was. And the dogs were whining all night. Took them out even middle of the night, walked them again, thinking maybe they had to go to the bathroom again and stuff, little bladders, that whole thing, and just it was not great. It was definitely not great. Spent a little time on the couch out there within the living room and stuff, trying to basically keep them quiet so my wife could get some sleep and all that good fun stuff. They were supposed to go home yesterday, and they didn't. They ended up getting delayed, the whole thing and stuff, whatever. So hopefully they're going home tomorrow, and I won't have to deal with them anymore. So I got rid of the Mastiff, which is the crappy dog, and I'll get rid of those wiener dogs, and it should be a much more simple life in the house, a lot quieter, a lot more relaxing in the whole process. So, but anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.